What's going on YouTube? JT is born here, and welcome back to another edition of my DC comic book reviews. And in this video, we're going to be talking about Batgirl issue number 13. This one is written by Tate Brombaugh with artwork by Takeshi Miyazawa, and this is continuing the storyline. This is Batgirl: The War of Shadows Part 2. They're going to get ready to train and take the war to the Unburied. And so we have Cass there doing her thing. Nyssa's kind of hurt, talks about how the Unburied got their little poppy things to kind of enhance themselves. We also have Angel Breaker and a few others in there, Jade Tiger and all that. We also kind of cover and dive a little bit more into Cass, where the only way she's ever going to fully heal is to heal herself, but she's unable to kind of overcome some of that trauma, and that plays a factor towards the end of this issue where she has a bit of a panic attack with her past issues and stuff with her mom and all that too. They go into the cave where the Unburied are at, try to investigate some things. We also get some stuff about Nyssa with Angel Breaker. It turns out they're hooking up, but Nyssa has her feelings that she has to kind of close off. Nyssa, they're kind of playing it to where she might be sympathetic, but then she might be really having sinister, nefarious things kind of by the end of this issue. So it's kind of left a little ambiguous, but it seems like she's probably just doing some nefarious things, which makes sense. It is Nyssa al Ghul, the forgotten Al Ghul daughter, as they say in this thing too. So they end up in the Unburied thing. Cass is kind of seeing things and sees how they run this little play together, which shows Nyssa and Raish as some of the villains. And we also see Lady Shiva there as well, portrayed as a villainous kind of figure in the eyes of Cass, responsible for this. And Cass is coming to realize that, no, like this whole Samsara thing, it was their land, and Nyssa and that laid waste to it and kind of took over it, at least from this play's point of view and all that too. So, and then we end on a bit of a cliffhanger there. So that's kind of an interesting reveal where this whole war started, by the Al Ghuls and Shivas, which, God, with this storyline, I really feel like we do need Talia here. I think it would really help elevate it a little bit more. But then again, this is Nyssa's big return. I'm curious to see if and when they'll ever have the sisters interacting again. But I feel like with the whole Al Ghul and Shiva things, you need more of the other Al Ghul family members here. Like maybe we could throw in Mara Al Ghul or somebody else into the mix. I mean, Mara hasn't done anything since the Robin book ended, to my knowledge at least. So I feel like it would be a good time to utilize her here. But this is mostly a Cass storyline. But, you know, when you see the Al Ghuls in this capacity, it's like, I do kind of want to see them factored into this a little bit more. But that's just my own personal opinion. So I like the stuff with Cass. It's kind of interesting to see her just kind of clam and freeze up, which she's not really used to doing per se. So I thought that was kind of interesting to see her have a legit panic attack, because she's usually the one kind of in control. But as the one character earlier on said, the only way for Cass to heal is if she's able to kind of like heal herself, like her inner turmoil and that too. So good stuff in here, good artwork. And it leaves with the ending kind of revealed, and then it leaves us in an interesting position going forward. So, yeah, decent stuff, you know, pretty solid stuff overall. I'm enjoying Batgirl. I'm curious to see how this whole thing ends, and whatever they do next, because Cass has been kind of on this spiritual, like, sort of journey, like, all across the world. And that right now it's been kind of out of Gotham. So after this thing, I'd be keen to see how these different characters would factor back in when Cass inevitably returns back to Gotham City with the rest of the Bat family. But it's nice to see her go off on her own little adventure worldwide. I mean, other characters have done this before. I mean, not too long ago when I covered the Robin series, Damian did something similar. But, you know, now Cass is going off on some sort of, like, adventure on her own, too. So, and the heroes and characters need this from time to time. So they can't always just be with the fam. They have to do things on their own, even though there's other people around in that. But, you know, a journey of self-discovery, and to ultimately come back stronger and better as a person, hopefully, in the end. So, yeah, good stuff overall. Liking it. And I'm keen to see what's going to really happen with this. Because sometimes when it comes to telling tales and all that, too, the storyline shifts over the years. So you can have one person's version, another person's version, and then kind of sometimes somewhere in the middle, it's kind of the real version as we come to see. Your legends change over time. That's an interesting concept, like, in general, I always thought. So, but yeah, liking this one overall, and keen to see where it goes from here. So, but anyways, if you read the issue, What did you think of it? Post your comments down below. Sure to like this video, share with your friends, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content, hit the bell for notifications, all that fun stuff. And I got a few more books to catch up on, and then I should be all good to go. All right. As always, take care now. Bye-bye then, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.